Hey everybody, it's Audrey from the craftycardcupcake.blogspot.com.
I'm deaf.
And I'm a little bit excited tonight.
We're on the button roll.
I want to share with you a couple things I made for Christmas gifts, although I think this one I'm going to actually hang on our front door.
Merry Christmas.
I got this idea from Shelly B140, and I think she in turn got that idea from Pinterest. And all this is a straw, I don't know if you can tell, wreath, and I left it in the plastic just like she did. And I already had tons of this white yarn because at one point in time I tried to crochet an Afghan. And I got literally about that much of the Afghan done, and now I have all this yarn. So this was perfect. So the wreath cost me $2.99, had the yarn, and then all I did is I just wrapped it tightly around the wreath, and I hot glued it where I needed to end it and start a new piece. And I would suggest watching TV or doing something while you're doing this because it's kind of monotonous. I watched Mona Lisa Smile because we have the free Stars network for a month or something. So I did that while I did this. Anyways, these are two
Thank you for that information.
snowflake picks from Joann's, and I just cut the pick part off and glued those on. And this was also a pick, and I cut that off.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And then I just took some grosgrain ribbon, and I hot glued it and I pinned it in place. And the back's a little bit messy, but you're not going to see it because it's going to be up against a door. So this one's for our door, our front door, because we have a screen door and it won't get anything moisture. These would not be for a place where it's going to get wet, obviously. So,
no kidding.
Wow. Again, I did the same thing here, same type of loop, and what I did here is I had these from one Christmas. I don't know why, but I had them, and these feathers, and I poked them down into the wreath, and then I added those same snowflakes and cut the pick part off again, which I just added them with hot glue, and they're pretty sturdy. I don't think they're going anywhere. And I haven't actually decided what family member this is going to yet.
Whoever behaves the best.
Yeah, I might go get another wreath and do another one. So, anyways, those were really fun to do. And then today, while I was watching a Lifetime movie, I made this.
Which one?
I can't remember the name of it, but it was based on a true story.
I'm sure it was.
I made this little calendar, and it's on a stand. And it's a 6x6 calendar.
See that.
The stand.
There we go.
This stand I got from a tutorial off YouTube, and I'll try to remember to link up the tutorial, okay, on how I did the stand. She did hers as a 4x4, and I just adjusted my measurements. Used my cinch up here to bind it.
Cinch.
And I used an authentic paper pad and printed out my own calendars, and I'll try to put a link to those as well. So 2012 on the front. And then I had a stamp set that said January. I inked everything in Vintage Photo from Tim Holtz, and then these calendars I printed out. And again, like I said, I'll attach the file, or I can email you the file, actually. It's a file, it's not an internet thing. Anyways, so they're about 2 by 3.5 inches. Okay, so there's January. And you have to keep it pretty simple because it's gonna flap over and you don't want it too bulky. Here's February, March, April, May, June, July, and I use my 1/4 inch corner chomper here.
Chomper.
August, my birthday month.
Whose birthday?
My birthday month. My birthday is on a Saturday this year.
Oh, joy.
You better get the day off. September. That's my mom's birthday month. October.
Didn't even say what my birthday month was.
His is February 27th. And oops, there's a glue string. There's November.
Yeah, that's called a spider web.
Yeah.
Excuse me. That's the proper terminology.
And then December. And I used some of the little die cut pieces. You know how Authentic has those little die cut pieces. And this was a lot of fun. It took me a little longer than I thought. This is probably going to be for my mom for Christmas, I'm thinking, for her craft room. So she has a little calendar in there. And I'm going to make some more of these because they were fun, practical, easy gifts, I think. What do you think, Jay?
I think so too. They look lovely. Can I
Some
have
people
one?
might wonder why I refer to Mark as Jay sometimes. Maybe I should clarify. There's been a few questions. Mark's name is John Mark.
It's a very evil trick my parents played
And
on
he
me.
goes by Mark. His dad's name is John Beck, and he goes by Beck. Okay, so they all go by their middle name. Anyways, so when I met Mark, I don't know, you find nicknames or whatever, and I just started calling him J. John, or for short, Jay. Don't know why, but that's how I call him Jay. I very rarely call him Mark, although that's his real, well, actually it's not even your real name, it's your middle name.
Yeah, you only
So-
call me that when I've done something to tick you off.
Yeah, so now that we've had a whole synopsis on your name,
Thank you.
this is my...
I prefer scrubby. Thanks.
Okay. This is my little calendar and my wreaths, and thanks for watching, and I can't wait to see what you guys are making for Christmas, okay? Thanks, bye.
See ya.